A wonderful morning to you and welcome to yet another edition of the Morning Drive on Providence Television International. It's quite a new week and I wish you all the best this week. As usual, we will be starting off with the newspaper review. I will be going down to this day newspapers where we have on the front page, Mohammed accepts to replace Damagun as PDP crisis deepens. And manufacturers look, that is on the front page now of the Business Day. We'll move through to the Business Day newspapers where we have manufacturers look to local inputs to ease FX pressure. From the Business Day newspapers, still on the front page, analysts see September inflation rising ahead official data. We move from the Business Day newspapers to the leadership newspapers. 3 months after, food import waiver policy fails to take off. Stringent guidelines, complex policies behind failure, and food prices still on the rise. We also have on the front page of the leadership newspaper, court verdict, reverse petrol price hike, Serap tells Tinubu. And from that newspaper, we'll move into the Matrix newspaper where we have on the front page, PDP internal crisis. Fayose opens up, says party suffering from election loss hangout. Denies interest in running for chairmanship of the party as factional chairman talks tough, says he was appointed to rekindle hope in the party. And we move from that newspaper now to the Nigerian Observer, where we have on the front page, NDLEA's over 100 billion seizures in 2024 signal Nigeria's deep drug crisis as Lagos, Port Harcourt top centers of seizures. And still on the front page of the Nigerian Observer, Edo government writes Okpebholo, APC on formation of transition team. We move from there to the front page of the Daily Times, where we have Obasanjo to leaders utilize Nigeria's resources judiciously, laments that God's gifts have been squandered. And we move from the Daily Times to the Voice of Liberty newspapers, where we have Transparency Group demands immediate removal of Milik Kyari. All directors says they will occupy NNPCL towers. We move from the Voice of Liberty newspaper to the Nigerian News Direct. And on the front page of the Nigerian News Direct, reverse petrol price hike pending court verdict. Serap tells Tinubu, warns of constitutional crisis, judicial interference, says petrol price increase will hurt vulnerable Nigerians. And NDLEA seizes 22.7 billion naira worth of opioids, arrests Thailand returnee with 2.1 billion heroin in Lagos. We move to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. Why Damagun should go. This is coming from Bode George. And still on the same story, Edo government writes Okpebholo APC on formation of transition committee. We move from the Nigerian Tribune to the Daily Trust. And on the front page of the Daily Trust, Lagdo Dam, high-risk states brace for floods. NIMET predicts thunderstorms, moderate rains in Taraba, Borno orders, as government asks residents to relocate, sets up IDP camps. And from the Daily Trust, the New Telegraph newspapers, confusion as 9 PDP governors reportedly endorse Damagun's suspension. We move from the New Telegraph to the Guardian newspapers, where we have uncertainty over minimum wage execution as state governments falter. And from the Guardian newspapers, we move straight to the Nation newspaper. Still on the PDP crisis, factional chairman defies court order, resumes. From the Nation newspapers, we move straight to the Daily Independent. Flight delays, cancellations, fuel call for local route cut for airlines. Over 40,000 flights delayed, 400 cancelled in 2023. And On the front page still of the Daily Independent, many killed, police station, vehicles, houses burnt over kidnapped youth in Edo. And from the Daily Independent, on the front page of the Vanguard newspapers, petrol crisis, federal government resolves NNPCL marketers dispute. And from the Vanguard newspapers to the Punch, federal government may ground 60 private jets today. This is based on import duty as top bank chairman business moguls affected. And finally to the Punch Sports Extra, we have touch flight. 5 things Eagles should expect in Benghazi. And that's been the newspaper review for this morning. Don't go away as the newspaper analysis comes up next.